Here we are in section 6-4 with some numbers 18 and 19, some review word problems that involve rational expressions. So these are from chapter 2 that we did back then, and now we just note that they actually involve fractions. The scale on a map is 1 inch to 5 miles. So this is a proportion where we are saying inches to miles, and it gives a proportion. So on the map it goes 1 inch to 5 miles, and that has to equal, the lake on the map is 2.5 inches. How long is the actual lake? We'll do an L for lake word problem. Let's identify the variable there. Now you can note that, hey, 1 inch, 2.5 inches, so you just times by 2.5. Yep, but here's how the equation works that sets it up. So we look and see what the common denominator is, and it's 5L. So let's times by 5L. And the 5 cancels on this side, the L cancels on this side, and we get 1L equals 2.5 times 5, which is 12.5. And it will be the length of the actual lake is in miles. So this is miles. 12.5 miles is the answer on that one. Yeah, notice if you just go 1 inch goes up to 2.5, we had to times by 2.5, so we had to times 5 by 2.5. Well, here's the proportion, and that's why we revisit it in this section, is that it is a fraction, a rational expression. All right, let's do the same thing here. A recent survey of armchair quarterbacks indicate that 2 out of every 13 of them can actually throw a football. So 2 out of 13. So this is of the total, and this is how many can actually throw a ball. Okay, it was 2 to 13 ratio, and that has to equal, let me see, how many can throw a football? Let's call it F for throwing a football, out of a total of 9,100. Look at that. We have a rational equation that we've been practicing solving. So we can times by 9,100. We don't even have to times by a least common multiple because F is already in the numerator. So just times by 9,100, and we have solved for it, 9,100. So we get F equals, if we punch this in on the calculator, we get 1,400. So it's actually 1,400 armchair quarterbacks, QBs, right there. Excellent.